Welcome back, van lovers. Today I am going to my plan was just to carpet around here. No, not around there. I ain't carpeting around there. What am I talking about? Yeah, around here. Is my plan to carpet around here because it's fugly, and over there, but for some reason I thought I was carpeting this bit. I have to carpet this bit because what's the point in having it metal when you don't have to? So anyway, what I've decided to do is to take this doodah off here. Actually, when it comes off, I might not need to carpet that because it might just go straight out in the bin. That could be a plan. Yes. Yes, indeed. We'll get rid of that altogether. Anyways, I've got to get these little bitty bobs off and get this off. So then I can just be free to carpet all the way around these edgy bits. And I have the material for this door card, so I can whack the material I'm using on there and then pop it back up again, she says, thinking it might be that easy. I don't think it might be that easy. Anyhow, it's time to get stripping. No, not that kind of stripping. You don't want to see that. Well, that's that out. And, to be fair, I think I will leave it out because it really opens up the window. And also it means I can fit my made-to-measure window covers on there, which I would have found it quite difficult to do, stuffing them behind that. So that's one less job. Hurrah! So, much to Steve's disgust, I have decided that this needs to come out, and that means getting this cupboard dismantled. He's not happy, but he'll love it when it's finished, won't you, love? Love.
Yes.
Love.
It would be fantastic, yes.
You're not very convincing. Yeah, it needs to come out because this carpet here, I can't get rid of it unless that comes out, and then I can carpet that while it's out and then carpet all of this and then pop that back in. I think it's a very sensible idea.
Right.
Yes?
This is why I bought the Lazy Susans.
Yeah.
Right, put your gas bottle on the top, you hold on to the valve. You can then spin the gas bottle.
Oh, I tell you what, you're a genius.
And off it comes.
It smells a bit gassy in here.
There's always residual that comes out of there. And then it seals itself.
Right. Ah, that'll be screwed in and then you just slide that, just slide it out.
It's glued in.
It's bloody glued in. It's a shit shelf anyway. Let's just whack it.
No.
I'm only kidding.
Okay.
What the hell is that in our garden? Is that another part of a bicycle that's been dumped here?
Yeah, probably.
We keep finding bits of bicycle in our garden. In fact, a couple of years ago, somebody just left a bike outside our house. I reckon somebody's nicked a bike and taken all the identifying bits off.
This might have had the lights in it.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened. They've nicked the bike and just taken all the identifiable bits off of it and chucked it in our freaking garden. I wonder if there's hotels. They are buggers. What's this? Oh, that's just general debris. No, doesn't seem to be anything else. They're mad. I reckon they pinch them from the railway station car park and then just dump them outside our house. I don't know why our house. So this is as far as we've got getting this off. That middle shelf was a right twat to get out.
Oh, that's what we need to do now. Let's cut one of those.
Yeah, we're not putting that back in. And we can just glue this piece that came off the back of it onto it. So all that we need to do now is cut that carpet down. That wasn't the best amount of fun we've ever had trying to take something apart. Okay, it's material time. A material girl. We have the door card, some material, measuring tape, scissors, pen, glue and masking tape. The masking tape is going to go over this hole and that hole. Hopefully you're not going to be able to see where it was. These holes need to stay. Can't remember why, but I'm keeping them. So, clean this off. I'm going to put this over the material, wrong way round of course, measure it all up, make sure that I've got the pointy bits dead centre, and then I'm going to cut round it, and then I'm going to glue the little monkey on. So, not really having a major plan. I've been fannying about just dismantling stuff today. I have recovered the cushions. I got the material eventually. It's not the best job in the world, but it's not ugly. So what I've been doing today is taking off. I'd like to give you a bit more light, but unfortunately I can't. I've taken off all of the doors in here. I've even taken this sliding door off, which used to be here. The sliding door I don't think I'm going to put back on, because at the end of the day you can hear everything that's going on in here anyway, and it's just weight on the van. I'm just going to put a curtain up here so I can get rid of all of this messy stuff up here, ready for whatever covering I'm going to put up here. I've put my first tiny bit of carpeting on. Needs trimming, but I'm happy enough with that. I need to do something about this hole here. When I do these ones, I'm going to tape over all of this because I don't want any holes. Good, that's probably something for a wire to pop through. Can't do a lot about that. That's going to have to stay. So now I'm making a decision about whether I'm going to carpet all of the walls, because I don't have a shower, so I don't need to have a wet room in here. So that's the decision I have to make. Do I carpet all of the top? Seems like a plan. But then you get down to here, obviously you can't carpet that. Also, we've got this wire, which I'm guessing is fairly essential. Something to do with the pump, I would think. For the toilet, for the sink, I don't know what it's for, but it looks like it's needed. So that is one shoddy thing that they've done in here. Everything else is just majorly over engineered. So at the moment I would like to get rid of this shelf, because when I put the cushions on here, they butt up against that shelf, which pushes the rear cushion back down there, which is a bit crap. So what I need to do to get that shelf off, unless I give it a jolly good whack, is to remove the inside of this grill, because I've no doubt that it's screwed on behind the inside of this grill. It's only a few screws, but they're in very awkward places. So I'll have a look, see if I can do that. Nothing is easy on a coach-built van. There's no just, oh, I'll just whip that off. It's always like a game of flipping Crystal Maze or something. Anywho's, I'll crack on with it. Okay then, I've taken the inside out. That was a pretty easy thing. I thought, woohoo! And now there's a little bit of fireboard behind there, and I can tell you right now, that little monkey's not coming out of there. It is stuck in. It doesn't go down too far, but it's definitely not coming out. So I'm going to have to get my slotty tool and try and cut these bloody screws off. This is so annoying. Why can't things just be easy? Oh, I guess they're not worthwhile if they're easy. Okay then, the mighty hobbit came to the rescue and wiggled the shelf off, and now he's going to get a grindy tool or some snips or something to get rid of those sticky outy hurty screws. So here I am tidying up my cushions. It's not the best upholstery you've ever seen, but it's not completely crap. So this is what it looked like when I'd first stapled it to my boards. And this is what it looks like now that I've done my stitching. They don't look too bad overall. I'm pretty happy with them. I'm just in the middle of cleaning all of this bathroom. I'm cleaning the walls off because I'm going to paint them. Hopefully make it look a little less clinical in here. Oh, we did this. So I've carpeted all around there. I'm not very good at carpeting, but we did do this door card, which I think looks absolutely flipping amazing. And we put a new door seal on as well. So things are happening. I'd like them to happen a bit quicker, but I've not really got the energy, and it's been terribly cold. I'm going to paint this. I've got some special bathroom sink and bath paint, because that yellow is we'll see how that goes. I've got 250ml. It cost me £17.50, so I'm going to have to be very sparing with it. So I've been a very busy girl. I've done the painting. I think it looks rather special. Would you like to see it? You don't care? I'm going to show you it anyway. I think that looks way better than that. I'll get to the inside of the cupboards later. I know nobody sees them apart from me, but it makes a difference. And now I've got this all painted, you can see how really bad that sink looks. Don't know if you can see any better from there. It's a little yellow. So like I say, I've got some special paint for it. It's not going to be an easy job, but I'm going to give it my best shot. It cannot look any worse than that does at the moment. Okay, there's been a slight major change of plan on the bathroom. We have discovered that it's not plumbed in. The electrics, there are some electrics for the electric pump. They're a bit knackered. We've got a porta potty, so we've decided we're just going to use that. I mean, this toilet takes up a huge amount of space, so we're gonna, well, I'll show you. The sink's already out. The whole toilet doodah is coming out eventually when we work out how to flipping do it. We're gonna obviously fill that in. I might put a box in there so that there's an extra bit of space, and then we are going to take this whole cupboard out. I'm gonna board off the whole of that, I think. The whole of that. I'm going to put a bench seat. I'm going to put the porta potty underneath the bench seat, and then we are going to have some cupboards coming out to here, just like these do, just to match up. So they'll come to about here, and they're just cupboards up to there, because obviously when you're sitting on the potty you need some head height, and obviously Steve doesn't need as much as everybody else, but yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's going to have to come out of there somehow. Don't know where, it's not screwed in that side, so yeah, that's coming out. All of this is coming out. I'm going to board off down there, put a bench seat, yeah, and cupboards up here, which means we're going to have to make doors. But we've got a whole table left from Poppy, our old camper, so we'll probably make the doors out of that. Either that, or we'll have open ones with bungee straps like that there down there. But anyway, I've been busy. I've put the doors on. It's not very easy to see in such a confined space, but I think they look rather nice. It certainly takes away from the grey. I don't know, anyway, that's our plan. Cupboards up there, a bench seat down there with a bit of storage under, and our porta potty. We've got a sink here underneath all this crap, and it's got a shower head on it, so you know, we can have a wash, we can shower our hair, that'll be fine. that's our plan for the moment. We'll just have to wait and see. I've done other bits and bobs as well, but I can't show you them until I'm putting them back. Oh, here's the thing. This was a right pain in the arse because this was up here and there really wasn't any room for anything along there. So we've unscrewed it from there. We've pried it off of... Where are they? We've pried it off of those screws. We're going to screw it back in, that end, and then put some carpet tiles down there that'll come over the screws. We've done the same on the other side, so that gives me room. I mean, for example, oh, I haven't got my cup with me. I couldn't even put a cup there, but this means that it is now wide enough for me to even put tea, coffee, sugar. Not sugar. Tea, coffee, and decaf tea, because we don't have sugar. So I can like put loads of pots along here now. I couldn't find a single thing that went in there before. Right, so I'm happy with that. Like I say, just been pottering about really. I like to do a little something every day. My cupboard doors for the kitchen look absolutely amazing. However, the glue that I used to stick the material in the middle of them wasn't very gluey. So I'm gonna have to redo that. So really I'm just waiting on some that spray carpet glue. I've also come to the conclusion that 4-way stretch carpeting is not my superpower. I can't do it. I was gonna 4-way stretch carpet almost everything, but I'm shit at it. So I'm going to have to pay somebody to do that. I'd like quite a lot of this carpeted, and it's just, yeah, it's not in my skill set. Usually I'll do something and I'm a bit crap, and then the next time I do it I'm a little bit better, and then after a while I'm just brilliant at it. I'm not going to get brilliant at 4-way stretch carpeting. I'm going to have to pay somebody to do that, and that's going to cost, because I need it pretty much everywhere. So I need it up there, I need it there, I need it around here. As you can see, it's like normal, it's almost like normal flipping house carpet. That is gross. All these little panels need doing. Where else? Yeah, around the doors need doing. It's just basically pants. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do in there. I'm going to have to do something to make it. I did want 4-way stretch carpeting on the dashboard, but yeah, just doing round the back door was a bitch. I don't know if anyone's going to be up for doing the dashboard for me. We'll wait and see. I'll ask some people, see if they'll do it for me, because I sure as hell ain't doing it myself. I've taken off these inserts from here and there. This one was rotten. Every time you open this door, water comes in and it's just soaked and rotted what was there. But I said I need some stretch carpeting all the way around the frame. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. These that are in here are an absolute sod to get out, because the bottom screws have gone rusty, and every time you try to unscrew them they catch all the material, and the material just tightens up around the screw. But I want those gone as well. Down here, you may be able to see this. If you can see by the window there, down there, that's rust, which basically means the whole window has to come out. However, our camper has got those blooming black plastic covery things on the back of the window. I mean, I'm sure they'll come off. By the look of this, they've already put them on with like some kind of gluey stuff. No more nails or something. That's worked. They've lasted. However, I think I'd rather just have the I'd rather have the whole window there, even if you can't see, because the other thing that I want is tints. Although God knows that they'll have to take this window actually out to tint it and then put it back in again. That's going to cost a fortune. But yeah, I want dark tints on all the back windows. I also want the cab with the maximum legal tint on it. I don't want people looking in. Also, I don't like the sun very much, which I know is weird. Most people love the sun, but I don't like it. So it would be nice if I could get that tinted and get a nice Darren and Sharon strip across the top. Not that I'm Sharon and he's not Darren, but you don't want to put your real names there. God, the way I drive, I don't want anyone to know what my name is. Anywho's, that's it. That's it for now. That's our plans for now. They are subject to change at any moment. Don't hold me to anything. Catch you later.